the gray skies overhead, when the two of us stood on your empty deck, spoons in our honey sweet tea, rain pitter patter at our feet. Recount, rewind, recount, rewind in my mind. Recount, rewind, recount, rewind what's left behind. I remember the easy springtime breeze, feet past feet at ease.
Good morning, class. This is your honors sophomore American history class, first period. I'm Miss Arnold, and today, just like any day, we can be a part of history. But before we get started, we must take attendance. Okay. Selena Atkins. Over here, Miss Arnold. Oh, suck up. Welcome, Selena. All right. Next, we have Melanie Seller.
It's Mel.
Okay, I'm your top down. Grant Crescent.
Here.
Perfect. Hi, is there a problem?
Well, my last name starts with a B, and you just said a C last name.
It's gonna be okay.
And I'm a freshman, and this is a sophomore class.
Well, what's your name, and I can check.
Jamie Brown.
I'm not seeing anything. Let's have a look at your schedule.
See, I thought I was supposed to be here.
Oh, you're supposed to be in the next room over.
I'm so sorry.
There really was no problem. Let's see, everyone. Where were we? Attendance. Yes. Let's see. Missy Hargrove.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
And where is here, Miss Hargrove? Tiana Jenkins. Tiana Jenkins. Has anyone seen Tiana Jenkins?
Missy Hargrove, tell me about that moment in history class.
Look, this wasn't my prettiest moment. Hell, who would ever call this pretty? But I'm not going to tell you I shouldn't have said it. It just came out. I shouldn't have said it, but 3 words. 3 words can create a whole mess of drama. 3 words did create a whole mess of drama.
Tiana Jenkins. Has anyone seen Tiana Jenkins? Okay then. Guess not. Maybe she switched out or something.
She's not coming.
Oh? Is there a reason for that?
Just trust me, she's not coming.
Oh. Okay. Robbie Lunt?
Hi, Selena.
Hi, Miss Oak.
How was your first day?
Good. Just getting used to all my classes, plus first day jitters, you know?
Oh, I know. I was the same way back in high school, nervous at every moment, but you're much better off than I was. Bluffs Point is a great community.
It really is.
Let me just pull up your file. Will your mom be joining us?
No, she's at the hospital.
Oh, is she?
Working.
Oh,
Yeah.
Selena Grace Atkins, 15 years old, sophomore, AP Chemistry, US History, French 3, English, Algebra 2, Economics, and of course, choir. Wow, quite the course load. I always took the easy road in high school. I commend you for taking the challenge.
Thank you, Miss Oak.
So, I know it's still early, Selena, but have you started thinking about college yet?
I've done a bit of research here and there, but no official plans yet.
You know, I would love to help you in any way I can.
I would love some help.
I went to Ohio State, but based on your current track record, you're set up for a really prestigious school. With a really good SAT score, Ivy League schools could be within your sight. Where did your parents go?
Harvard and BU.
Both great schools, especially Harvard.
I don't know about Harvard.
Well, still, there are plenty of other colleges that would love to have you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to keep you too long. Have a great rest of your day and keep thinking about college. Be sure to reach out with anything at all. It'd be nice if some students checked in more often.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Bye, Miss Oak.
Start recording. Marissa Oak, you're Selena's guidance counselor, right?
Yes.
Do you have anything to say about her? You had direct contact to her for 2 years.
I just wish that girl realized how much potential she has. Students are only concerned about the people better than them. Class ranks, standardized tests, a broken system which doesn't show the most unique qualities of the best students. When I look at students like Selena, I try to see more than just a GPA and a class rank. I see her for her singing abilities, her optimistic personality, and her drive. Students just need to put themselves out there and be unique. They always seem to get caught up in this flawed system.
Hey, honey. How was your first day of school? Good. That's good. Do you want to watch the 7 o'clock news and put the phone away for a second?
Really? The news? Come on, Mom. There are so many better things to be watching than the news.
Yeah, Lena, the news. You know, your dad always watched the news. He made sure he was up to date. Weather, politics, he knew it all.
Fine.
So, have you started thinking about college yet?
Of course not, Mom. I'm only a sophomore. Why would I be thinking about where to go to school?
Benjamin Atkins, Harvard graduate, engineer, but most importantly, my dad. I have vivid memories of him taking me into the yard and trying to teach me how to increase the velocity of a bottle rocket. He was a physics nerd. He always made time to be a part of my life. Choir concerts, spelling bees, and when I was sick, he would call out of work just to be with me. My mom, on the other hand, was always working second shift at the hospital, or hanging out at the bar with her friends, or watching the latest season of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Even still, she is somehow the nosiest person I know, always asking me about my latest grade on my biology test, or prying about boy-related relationships, or snooping through my phone for information. Still, I appreciate everything my mom does for me. Just sometimes she needs to take a step back. She always gets home late from work and wants to know if I've thought about college. She wants me to go to an Ivy League, of course. If she actually cared, maybe she would listen to me sometimes.
Well, you know where your dad would want you to go.
Mom, you can just say it. If he were still alive. Harvard, Mom. I get it.
I'm sorry, honey.
Sometimes you just need to stop. Sometimes you need to take a step back and realize that the entire world isn't about Dad anymore. God, everything you say. Is Dad this, Dad that. Dad always liked the news. Dad would want you to go to Harvard. I'm 15 now. He died when I was 7. When are you just gonna accept the fact that he isn't coming back?
We have breaking news down here at the local high school in Bluffs Point. A 15-year-old girl has been found dead within the school. There were no reports of any oddities coming from any students as they returned to school on their first day. The student's current cause of death is unknown, but Officer William Perch of the local police station has taken the lead on the case. When more information comes out, we will keep you updated. This is Avery Grainer from Bluffs Point. Back to you, Susan.
She must have been in your grade, Lena.
Probably. I don't know, Mom.
Hey, Stace, can you pick that item up? We need it to win.
Yeah,
got it.
Liv, help me up. You're the medic, right?
I'm coming. Where are you?
The castle. I'm getting close to dying here.
Jamie, why are you using the dagger? Use the sword instead.
My dagger is better.
All right.
Justin, I can't find you.
I'm here. I see you. Right by the table.
What is it, Dad? I'm in the middle of a game.
Is that your dad, Jamie?
Jamie, how many times do I have to tell you that those shooting games are gonna mess with your mind?
Busted.
Shut up, Dad. Hang on, guys. It's one of my dads again. I'll probably have to go. See you guys later. Justin's tonight, right?
Right.
Just come downstairs and eat dinner.
Really, Dad? I'm gonna lose my game because of you. You're such an asshole.
That is no way to talk to your father.
That is no way to talk to your father.
Really, Jamie, grow up.
You need to grow up and learn that it isn't the 80s anymore.
I will take this TV out of your room and you will not go to Justin's tonight. Your father was right about that TV.
Dad, no! I'm just kidding. Let's go get dinner.
Yeah, whatever, Jamie. If this happens again, it's over. Jamie, why do you have a knife in your room?
Oh, no reason. It must have been from dinner or something.
We always eat dinner downstairs. There shouldn't be a knife in your room.
I really don't know, Dad. Can we just ignore this and get dinner?
Jamie, this isn't something we can just ignore. You have a knife in your room for absolutely no reason.
Dad, please.
Mark, Jamie, dinner's getting cold.
Saved by the bell. This isn't over, though.
Come in.
Vanessa, are you alright? We have to get out of the building.
What happened?
A student was found dead on the premises.
Who was the student?
I'm not supposed to tell you this, but her name was Tiana Jenkins.
Oh. Well, I was supposed to have her in my American history course. Speaking of, one of my students said something weird about Tiana this morning.
What's the student's name?
It's here somewhere. Missy
Missy.
Hargrove.
Why don't you and I go down to the station together? That way we can answer questions.
Start recording. Vanessa Arnold. Vanessa, what has been your experience teaching at Bluffs Point?
I look back at my years of teaching thinking, where did teenagers learn so much hatred and disgust? I remember teaching elementary school before going back to get another degree. Seeing the carefree energy of those 8-year-olds I taught. While there was the usual drama of how Stacy wouldn't share the dolls with Riley or Piper and Nick kissed under the table. Little accounts for the change. Coming to high school to teach, I saw students become vicious, defying their past selves. Do I think one of my students would actually hurt another? I'd like to think not, but I guess there's so much pressure in a teenager's life. Peer pressure, love and romance, but most of all, envy. How that girl is thinner than me, how that boy is smarter than me. I see it almost every day from almost every student I work with. Envy could hurt someone.
You must be Mrs. Jenkins.
Yes, I am.
So right now we are doing everything we can to figure out what happened to your daughter.
Everything? You mean you haven't figured out what happened to my Tiana yet?
No, ma'am, we're doing everything we can, I promise. Right now we have no leads without any DNA samples.
This is outrageous. How can you have no leads? My daughter? She's dead. My Tiana. She just understood the world like I never could. She was outspoken, she was hardworking, she was beautiful. It just seems so surreal that she's gone. What does that even mean? How am I supposed to grieve when there's no resolution? Nothing seems real. And passion may come off as aggression, but Tiana's the one thing I am most passionate about. You know, she was a bright light in a very dark world. You know, my husband and I, we've always wanted a kid. But, you know, as we got older, it just seemed more and more unrealistic. And so by a miracle, we had Tiana. A miracle that only lasted for 15 years. You know, my husband died 2 years ago, and now this? I just want answers.
Mrs. Jenkins, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
I'm sorry. It just hurts.
Come in. You must be Sam Marlin, and you are...
Vanessa Arnold, history teacher at Bluffs Point.
We have some information that might help you with your investigation.
Thank goodness someone is doing their job.
Does the victim have any association with Missy Hargrove?
Missy, and Grant Missy?
I would assume so.
Well, were best friends. Oh my gosh. Tiana's friends. I forgot to tell them. May I be excused?
Of course.
Okay, Vanessa, do you have this under control?
Yes, Sam, I'll be okay.
Sit down, Vanessa. Let me get all the details from you.
I was taking attendance in my first period American history course.
Hey, Missy, are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Tiana's mom just texted me.
What? What does it say?
Tiana's no longer with us. Here, check it out.
Tiana's dead? Tiana, we hung out with the entire summer, Tiana?
Yeah. She was such a good friend. Always willing to talk on the phone for hours. Always wanted to take trips to the mall. It's just surreal that she's gone. You're just getting closer over the summer. How? What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Missy. You two always had something I never understood. You guys were inseparable all summer.
Thanks, Grant. What happened?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Okay.
Missy?
Yeah?
What did you mean when you said Tiana wasn't going to be in class? Did you know something?
Grant Crescent, Grant, what was your relationship with Tiana?
About a week into the school year, she reached out to us.
Who is us? Just for the record.
Missy Hargrove and I. Anyway, Tiana moved to Bluffs Point halfway through the year, but she definitely made a wave at the school. She was charming. She always had the right thing to say. She was also the smartest person I knew, taking calculus as a sophomore. Honestly, it's surprising she even wanted to talk to us at all. I guess she didn't really get close to anybody else being so wrapped up in academics. So here, me and Missy were turning our duo that started back in kindergarten into a trio. Missy got much closer to Tiana than I ever did, but she was still a nice addition to the group. So, do I think Missy knew something about Tiana's death? Absolutely not. Missy would never hurt a fly, let alone an actual human being.
Grant, do you seriously think I had anything to do with this? Come on, that would be insane.
But what did you mean?
Hello? Yeah, that's me. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll go over there now. Okay. Okay, bye.
And who was that?
The police. They think I know something about Tiana.
Jamie, watch out. There's a guy on your left.
Thanks, Justin. Didn't even see him.
No problem. Just trying to protect us.
Yeah.
Dace, do you still need that sword?
Nope, I'm all good. You can keep it.
Perfect.
Justin, do you guys want some ice cream?
Do you guys want some ice cream?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess.
Let's pause the game. What are those on your arm?
Oh, nothing.
No, seriously. What are those?
They're scars.
Scars from what?
I'd rather not.
Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, Jamie. Jamie, I love you. And I know that might not mean anything because I say it to you all the time. Just remember that you're one of my favorite people to be around. You're like the sibling I never had. People care about you, especially me. I'm not a professional at any of this, but maybe it'll do you some good to talk to someone. We can always try to talk to our new counselor. What was her name? Miss Oak. She seemed like she really understands the magnitude of pressure and stress that teenagers are under. But if we don't reach out to the people that are there, nothing will change.
But what if she tells my dads? They'll be disappointed.
Of course they will. To them, you're their little boy. In their mind, you're perfect, and they don't want to see you stumble. People aren't perfect. By telling Miss Oak, you're doing nothing but helping yourself. You shouldn't care if your dads find out. If they find out, they can be more aware of the help you need. It's not wrong to seek help. Plus, you have the best dads in the world. There's no way they will turn you away for going through a rough patch. I'm sure they've had their fair share. They will understand.
Thanks, Justin.
No need for thanks. You're my best friend.
Are you guys coming?
Let's get you some ice cream.
Lena? Yes, Mom. I'm in my way. Lena, what are you still doing in bed? It's moving day. We have to drive to Massachusetts. I know, Mom. But I don't deserve this.
What do you mean you don't deserve this? This is your dream. You have a perfect SAT score, perfect grades. Your essay was beautiful. What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. Dad would understand.
So would I, Lena.
No, Mom.
Please, you can tell me anything, please.
Mom, I can't. Dad? Are you there?
Yes, Lena, I'm here.
Dad!
Lena, you know why I'm here.
No, Dad, please. Don't do this now. You can't turn on me too.
You have to say something.
Dad, I can't.
You can. You and I both understand the consequences, but you can't live like this. You can't pretend like nothing happened. It all happened in a moment. It was an accident. I saw that. They'll see that too.
What if they don't, Dad? What if they don't?
You're right. They might not see the truth. But that's a risk you're going to have to take. You can't live your life knowing that people are hurting. People that are close to you and people that you don't even know. Lena, Mom will at least understand. She has always been there for you. She hasn't given up on you.
No, she won't. She never seems to care about what I have to say. That's what got me in trouble in the first place. All her. Dad went to Harvard, so should you. All she will say is, you've ruined your chances at Harvard, Lena. I'm so disappointed.
Lena, that's just your mom looking out for your best interest. She wants to see you succeed. She's overbearing about it, I know. When we met in college, she would brag about me. Oh, my Benny goes to Harvard. He's going to be a millionaire. She would always want me by her side. She'll be proud of you anywhere you go. Yes, she always says that I would want you to go to Harvard, but you know that's just her trying to bring back a part of me. She wants to take you to the campus, help you move into your dorm, and remember the days when we would sit together and look out over the river. She'll be proud of you anywhere you go, I promise.
Why couldn't you just be here, Dad?
I am here, Lena. I'm here. You can do this.
Okay, Dad. Okay.
Come in.
Thank you, Graham.
You must be Misty. I just have some questions for you. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Miss Arnold has quoted you as saying that. Is it okay to use your name?
Go ahead.
Miss Arnold has quoted you as saying that Tiana Jenkins will not be coming to class today. Is there a reason for you saying this?
Missy, we just want to know why you said that. You're not in trouble right now.
It's just a little weird for you to say that on the day that Tiana's found, you know.
We just want to know if you know anything about the murder of Tiana.
Please.
Just answer the officer, Missy. We want you to go home.
Missy, did you hurt my daughter?
All of you are so oblivious. All of you are so caught up with your kids doing well in school and looking good for the state that you forget to consider that there are people with real problems and teenagers who have emotions. You are treating us like robots, trained to spit out useless facts based on what the state tells us. When are you going to realize that you are making students brain dead with all this useless information? I love Tiana, that's it. I didn't murder her. I don't know who did. All I know is that I'm a teenager with fucking emotions.
You loved her? How did I not know? I mean, Tiana would always bring up how you and her had a special relationship, but I never understood what that meant. But it all makes sense now.
Wait, really? But that doesn't change the fact.
I know.
But why did you say she wasn't coming? How did you know that?
I didn't. Tiana Grant and I have been hanging out since the beginning of summer, strictly as friends, but I started to develop feelings for her. I kept holding on to it, not saying anything, hoping it would go away. I didn't want to ruin our friendship, but one thing led to another, and I built up the courage to ask her out on a date. She didn't respond. I just assumed she wasn't coming. It would have been awkward.
You're saying you didn't kill Tiana Jenkins?
No.
Then who did? Come in.
Go, Selena.
Selena.
What are you doing here? This is a private space.
Selena has something to say to you.
Well, spit it out.
Selena, you have to. You told me you can tell the officer everything is gonna be fine.
Selena, I know whatever you're holding on to must hurt. But you have to tell us. I know everything going on is difficult. It's hard to lose someone. But right now, we just want to help Tiana's family understand.
Please.
I killed Hannah Jenkins.
Wait. What?
I killed Tiana Jenkins.
Tell the officer Wiley.
It doesn't matter why.
Do it for her family.
She was just so perfect. I was the smartest at Bluffs Point till Tiana moved here. She never had to do anything to study for a test. Never had to worry about how she looked every day. Never had to worry if someone would date her. She could get everything and anything she wanted. I was that girl until she moved here. She ruined everything for me. She was gonna go to Harvard, not me. But please, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. One moment, I was standing behind her in the locker room, and the next I was staring down at her. Please, you have to believe me. I didn't mean to.
Why don't you come with me?
It's gonna be okay.
Hey,
Hey. How you holding up?
I've had good days and bad days. I'm sorry I haven't been texting you back. I just needed some time to step back and sit with my thoughts.
Don't worry about it. I was just getting worried about you.
Thanks, Graham.
Missy,
Yeah,
why didn't you ever tell me about you and Tiana?
I honestly don't know. Fear that you would never talk to me again. Fear that you would think I was a different person. Fear that you would think I was replacing you with Tiana somehow. I don't know. I guess it sounds dumb saying it out loud.
It doesn't. I'm just glad you're you.
I missed you.
Me too.
Hey guys, are we doing okay? I know it's hard getting wrapped up and everything like that.
Will it ever stop feeling weird that we won't see her anymore? Walking through the halls, sitting in class, singing in the school musical.
Probably not, but it'll get better. Just remember that I'm here to talk and there are plenty of other people willing to talk.
Thanks, Miss A.
Remember, this is a day in your history that you will remember and you shouldn't stop remembering. Now come on, let's walk to my class together.
I remember the gray skies overhead when the two of us stood on your empty deck, spoons in our honey sweet tea, rain pitter patter at our feet. Recount, rewind, recount, rewind in my mind. Recount, rewind, recount, rewind what's left behind. I remember the easy springtime breeze, feet past feet at ease, shadows stepping inches apart, warm light shining against our cheeks. Recount,